This is the last cast is all about your dad. I know the brand, that was what started the brand and everything, but this is really like the true homage to your dad. It's paying tribute to him. He's on the packaging. And you're very proud of this cigar, and you should be. It's very, very good.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm finishing up smoking the last cast. I'm down to the last third. I've been doing a lot of talking and haven't been doing as much puffing. But when I knew that once I had launched the cigar and the with the Corojo has a natural sweetness to it that I think my dad would have appreciated. But when we were at our prime where we would smoke cigars together, he really liked some really kind of deep, darker flavors. And I wanted a cigar to match that. It's not something that I would reach for every day, but it's a very, very deep cigar in terms of, if I had to use a word, I thought at one time about talking about, lures are surface lures. They're lures that dive in, in the middle kind of thing. And then there's deep divers, and using that kind of metaphor. This is one that would be on the bottom, fishing right on the bottom in terms of its depth. And so the broadleaf is harder to come by. It's just, any manufacturer will tell you that Connecticut broadleaf is harder to come by. And so I was limited in my ability to have access to that tobacco to begin with. But I really like broadleaf. I kind of said, I'd like to get something that is something that I could reach for and say, golly, man, I really enjoy that cigar. So I went to Nimmer and he said, yeah, we can do that. He had some other broadleaf projects going on. And I said, let me get, 1,000. And he's like, that's not a problem. And then it was like, I started adding retailers and I was like, I need to bump it up to 1,500 because I need to be able to, it's an allocated product. So this is going to be allocated. It's very extremely limited. There's only 1,500 cigars produced. And what it is it's got the Connecticut broadleaf for the wrapper. It has Amatepe binder. It has Esteli, Condega, and Amatepe in the filler. So it's similar to what the Mean Gene in terms of the profile, but it has this, deep leather. I mean, I'll read the notes off the package, in terms of what we have here. So it's espresso, leather, dark fig. And my dad had these dark fig trees. So there's this kind of dark fig note that I don't know if you got it, but that's what I got out of it. You get that espresso crema and it kind of lingers on the back of your palate. And that's kind of the note. So it's a cigar that kind of just, it makes you slow down and you want to spend some time with it. And we've been doing a lot of talking and stuff, but I, as I've smoked this on my own, it's just a cigar you kind of just sit back and it kind of forces you to reflect.